Hey guys, welcome back to Gavin's Garage. Today we have the brand new Predator 5000 watts. Okay, it's 5000 watts starting. This happened to be a dual fuel this time, so Predator's finally getting a dual fuel 5000 watts starting on gas and propane, 3900 running on gas and 3600 on propane. Quiet inverter, remote start, dual fuel. It comes in right about 110 pounds. We're going to open it up. We're going to compare the size to all the Predator lineup of inverter generators. And I do think there's one more coming. I'll be the first to say it. I think that there's one more coming, the 7000, to complete that lineup. So let's check this one out. Let's get it out of the box and see what it looks like. All right, guys, there it is. The Predator 5000 inverter generator. Dual fuel. Gas and propane. It really resembles a compact generator. I'm going to put all of them together. I want to see the size difference from the 3005 and this one. So let's get the 9000 all the way down to the 1400. Line them up and see what they look like together. I want to see the size comparison. Okay guys, there it is, the 9000, 5000, 3500, 2000 and the 1400. All together you can kind of see the size difference. Real good stair step. Like I said, I just know to complete this lineup, Predator's going to come out with that 7000 series and complete this lineup to give you guys a full lineup. That 7000, I bet you it's going to be a 240 volt. So you can get that large 9500 240 and a 7000 for those 50 amp RV. While this one is perfect for 30 amp RV, not having that extra leg makes it harder for the 50 amp guys, but you can use an adapter. I will show you the adapter. So I just want to show you guys all of them together. You have the 9000, the 5000, the 3500, the 2000 and the 1400. This is Predator lineup of inverter generators, all quiet inverter. All right, while we're here to look at this 5000. So let's get it up, let's put some oil in it, let's do some sound test. I'll show you guys some quick features and what it comes with. Let's just take a quick look what comes in the box. You'll get your owner's manual. Now this one actually comes with jets. So you can see Jet A is for 2,000 to 3,000 feet. Jet B is for 3,000 to 6,000. And Jet C is from 6,000 to 7,000. So you guys can actually change these jets in the carburetor so you can get it running better for you at higher altitudes. You have your remote control start. You push this twice, generator will start. It has a quick start guide, spark plug tool, battery charger, funnel, and your propane regulator. So that's all that comes in it, in the box for you. So let's get some oil so we can put it in there. You have to supply your own oil. Let's get some 1030 conventional oil so we can get our first start. All right, so we got the generator up. I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of this generator. This is your front panel right here. This is your access panel, so you can check your oil and everything on this side. You do have your pull start over here. On the back side, you can see you have your spark arrestor. Easy clean. It says you should be cleaning this thing, so nice access to your spark arrestor. Another side, all no tool access. And there you go. Access your carburetor on this side, your air filter on this side, your spark plug. And I'll show you the other side real quick. Let's get that off. Pull this off. Guys, this is the side you have your battery, your starter, and your oil drain. There's a nice little easy access. When you're changing your oil, you just pop that off, get your oil off, tilt the generator, you get your oil drained quicker. I actually like this. Your battery, you will have to connect your battery before you change your oil, before you add your oil to your pools, do not connect the battery. That way generator doesn't start on you while you're trying to prime it. So keep this disconnected until you're ready for it to start. And when you store it, also disconnect this so your battery don't die prematurely. So disconnect it when you store it. On the front panel, this is really nice. I like how they did this. You have your carbon monoxide detector right here. It has an on-off switch. Once you see an on-off switch, one thing that lets you know is if this generator comes with a manual fuel, if you turn your fuel off, you will be able to go into storage mode so you can drain your carburetor. So that's a nice feature. Over here, look at this. Quick disconnect. Thank you Predator, for putting a quick disconnect. You just connect your propane hose and you're good to go. Right next to that, you have your eco mode, on off, push start, reset for the 30 amp, reset for the 20 amp. So this is the 30 amp. You have an RV style 30 amp neutral floating. All right, so this is not bonded. You don't have to go in and try to do anything. If you want it to be bonded, you just add a bonding plug, so you could use like your surge protectors. So this would reset your 30 amp, this would reset your 20 amp. You have two 120 volt plugs right here. Over here, if you trip everything, this is where you would come to push, so you don't have to restart your generator and turn it off, turn it back on. You just push this to restart it. Here's your ground log. It said you should always ground this generator when you're using it. Over here you have your USB 1C 1A, and there's the reset right here for your DC. Over here you have a 12 volt, so you can use this to charge battery, or if you need a 12 volt to power something. It is parallel capable, so you can parallel this with another one, so you could double your power. This fuel selector, gas, storage, propane. Keep this on off so we can put our oil. It does have the same monitor like the 3500, so 5000, 3900 on gas and 3600 on propane. You have your same lock, tire lock. This will keep it from moving. Lock. This one does have a handle, telescopic handle. Love that. You do have your four wheels, but the problem with the four wheels is when you're pushing it, you can't turn. So this makes it easy to go long distance. You can just pull this up and run it on the two back wheels. The wheels are bigger from the 3500, which is a great plus if you're pushing it on grass. The smaller ones just did not want to work in grass. So this makes it real nice, real big rubber wheels. All right guys, there you have it. Let's put some oil in it and do that first start. All right, one thing I like to do before I put oil in this is just get a rag and just put it in here. Makes it so much easier so you don't make a mess. Just put a rag in there, get your oil dipstick out. And I know you like to measure your oil, but these things are pre-checked and pre-ran, so they usually have some residual oil in them. You can measure your oil if you want. It probably won't take all of it. I just like to fold it up to the threads, and that's what I do. Alright guys, as you can see, putting that rag right here saves me a lot of headache, because now all the oil I dropped is on the rag and my oil is right on the top of that threads. So you can measure the oil if you want, or just take your time and get it to the right level. Remember, this is a level using the dipstick. All right, you have to get the oil to the top. There you go. Get your oil dipstick back on. Don't plug this in yet. So once your oil is in here, just cycle the engine for a little bit. All right, before you put your gas, before you connect your propane, just cycle it a little bit. That way it doesn't start on you. Okay, now we have our oil. Let's get some propane and we can fire this thing up. I'm gonna do the load test on the RV, so I'm gonna let it run a little bit, so then we can do that. Okay, so let's get some propane and hook this thing up. All right guys, we're on the air filter side. Before you check this, Before you start this, check your air filter. Make sure there's nothing in there. All right, pull it out. That's your air filter right here. This one's dry. I usually like lubing mine a little bit so it catch the dust. I will do that later. Put your air filter back in. Just make sure everything's good in there. As you can see how easy it was for me to check this air filters. Easy access right up front. One thing I wanted to show you guys, that little yellow tab right there, anytime you see this, this is your manual choke. So if your battery happens to die and you wanted to start this thing, you come right here, you could flip your manual choke and it would start the generator, and then you can go back and put it so it can run and recharge the battery. That's why I told you guys, when you store this thing, disconnect your battery. All right, over here, this little hose right here, this is your manual drain. Remember I said you could shut off that shut-off valve and starve your carburetor? If you're gonna store this for a long time, just get this hose out, get your little bowl, unscrew this. It will actually drain your carburetor manually. So now you know there's absolutely zero gas in the carburetor. Once you're done, you could just stick it back in its position. Make sure this is closed, and you're good to go. This cover back on. Another thing you should know about these quiet generator, they don't like running with the cover off because that messes with the airflow. It can actually overheat. We got our oil. Go ahead and connect your battery. Battery's connected. Oil is filled. All right, guys, so this is a new regulator for the 5000. Got it hooked up. All right, gas is off. We have the new quick connect. Just come right here and press it in. That's it. No tool access on the sides. Everything is so simple. Once you do that, you come over here, turn your gas on, open your propane, hit that power button, go to propane, and then you hit the start. 2 times. Guys, like I promised, we're back at the house. Now I have it hooked up to the propane again. I'm going to just start it. I have 2000 watts of lights. We're going to do 3 different tests, right? I'm going to run it on 500, 1000, 1500, and we'll just do the 2000, the dB test right at 25%, and see what it sounds like. Let's get that started. Power on. 1, 2. first test, just the generator by itself in eco mode. We're about 56.9. All right, eco mode. Let's get 500 watts on there. $58.5 with 500 watts. 58.6 thousand watts. Call that 60 dB, 2000 watts. Right about the same, 60. Alright, it's a very quiet generator. It's not struggling a lot, even with 2000 watts. So that's kind of what you can expect if you're running one AC. One AC usually runs about 1500 if you have a 13.5 or 15K. Now we're gonna hook the RV up to it, run the 2 ACs and see what it sounds like. Since this is a 30 amp generator, I'm gonna be using this adapter, 30 amp to 50 amp plug. So I'll plug it into right here, which is the 30 amp output. All right, then I'll just plug my 50 amp plug into this right here. All right, so we're all connected. Let's go ahead and start the generator on propane. Open my propane and I'll unplug this before I start my generator. 1, 2. I think this generator at 5,000 watts, 3,900 running, you should be able to run 2 ACs. Let's turn the 2 ACs on. I don't know if I'll be able to do my microwave, but we'll check it. So let's get that 2 AC started. Okay guys, we're in the RV. We turn all the lights on. We'll come over here. We're gonna check this pure sine wave. As you can see, this thing puts out a real nice pure sine wave. Real clean, no distortion. That's what you guys want to see, and there it is, pure sine wave inverter. Come to the AC. It is hot in here. It's 108 outside today. We're going to turn this thing on, turn both of them on. Let's see if it handles that. So I heard the first one kick in. About 68, 69 dBs. Absolutely perfect, nice and smooth. Let's go in there. Let's try to turn my microwave on and see if it handles that on propane. Got the microwave, water in the microwave. Let's put 1 minute. Still pure sine wave. That overload light came on. Will not go over the 3,800 on propane. Let's come in here and turn the ACs off so we can restart that. The good thing about this generator, when you overload, you don't have to shut it off and turn it back on. You just come over here and hit that red button. want a real life situation, you know, battery charger, everything running. And that's what we wanted to see. Right where it overloaded right at 3850 on propane. So that's actually over the rated wattage. But it protected itself right where it was supposed to. Okay guys, so what do I think about the generator so far? Predator dual fuel 5000 watt. I think it makes a really good generator for a 30 amp RVs, because you'll be able to get that full 32.5 amps, power everything in your 30 amp RV using the RV plug. And as far as 50 amp RV, you do have to use the adapter. You won't be able to do too much on this. It puts out right about 38.5, 39. You know, it's perfect for 30 amp RVs. I think 5000 watt starting, 3900 running is just where you need to be at. Okay, so there you have it. Predator 5000 dual fuel. You got a 3.7 tank. It says it's supposed to last up to 18 hours at 25%. Little manual gauge right here. So with the 3.7 tank, 18 hours at 25%. If you have a 30 amp RV, this is perfect for what you need. At 110 pounds, it's not that heavy. I actually picked it up and put it in the back of my truck to get it here by myself. Okay, 60 dBs running. That's not loud. The service, it's going to be real easy, especially, you know, out when you're out camping, you don't have any tools. You don't really need no tools to open it, to check your air filter. Everything is real easy. The oil change is easy. It's just a really nice, compact 5000 watt generator. I'm happy they put the bigger wheels and this handle. It really made it nice. Pull start if in case your battery died. If you do need to charge a battery, you have your 12 volt battery charger right here, 8 amps. It's pretty cool, you know, 12 volt output. It's a good generator. I like it. The new handles, black, so it doesn't get the little rust spots anymore. That's nice. If you have someone to help you, it makes it real nice. It's easier. One on the front, one on the front, one on the back. Awesome generator. All right guys, if you like this review, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Predator 5000. Guys, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.